Ladies and gentlemen, Happy New Year 2024 is here. So, what what do we see coming up in the future? Let's go through it, and let us also look back a bit on 2023. First of all, let me brag a bit with this number of subscribers. I'm very proud of this. It's and again, thank you very much for all of your comments. It's a lot of fun getting all of those comments from you. So okay, first of all, if you have hangovers, then I would recommend that you watch the Excel World Championship. It's like esports for accountants. Yeah, it's out there. You can search for it on YouTube. It's a lot of fun actually. There are some tasks that these esport contestants have to do, and it's actually a lot of fun. It's very relaxing to watch, and they're very skilled. These people right here. Yeah. So those of you that thinks that the Excel is not some place where you can put all of your programming and Excel is not a database, then I think these guys can actually prove that you're wrong, because you can do a lot of things with Excel, and of course there needs to be a competition and a world championship in Excel. Yeah, but watch it, and I think that. You would actually You would actually figure out that this is actually a bit. It's very addictive. And then when you've seen one championship like this one, then you have to go back or afterwards, and then you have to see the other one, of course, as well. And you can also see how Excel has evolved during the years. So it's also like. It's like History Channel actually, just for spreadsheets. It's really awesome. Yeah, definitely something to watch if you need something light for the day. Another thing is the Marble Run. Also, it's a classic. So we can watch the Marble Run and then see which marble that will actually win the race. The commentators are really enthusiastic about it, so that's also what makes it extra fun. We can see right now, usually there are a lot of surprises. Right now you can see the orange one is in the lead, but then suddenly it bumps into something, and then it's actually only 3 stairs to number 2 right there, and it could be that the orange one is being taken over by maybe the red shiny one, just which is number 2 right now. It's actually quite exciting, and it's something that that your brain will actually thank you for watching afterwards. So just like my videos, right? They're also very light, and you feel in a good mood afterwards, and you also feel a lot smarter after watching it. Just like the marble race right here. So, okay, so when you're done watching that, then you can continue this video right here, and then you'll actually, yeah. So what do I think we will see in 2024? My predictions will be quite safe, I would say. I think we will see more usage of ChatGPT. These AIs or these tools will be used more and more to help developers. They will not replace developers. I think that's that's definitely out of the question. There will be like another tool that you have to, so you can actually get some help whenever you have to write some cool JQLs, for instance, or SQLs, or even Java code or Python code or .NET or whatever kind of language that you're doing. Then you can actually get some help, and you can also upload your own code, and then you will be smarter after the ChatGPT actually analyzes your code. So I would say it's like an advanced sonar cube or advanced lint that you actually get here. If you're using lint and sonar cube, and yeah, then you get a lot of help already, and you're probably a good and skilled developer already. But with ChatGPT, it can actually save you some time if you have to create something from scratch. Then you can just have ChatGPT, please write me this routine that does this and this, and that connects to this type of database, and then you will get an example right here. And then you can copy paste it into your class and steal that class and use that into your code. It will not replace you. Don't worry about that. It will be an extra tool that can help you. And sometimes it's wrong. Just so you know, it will actually create mistakes, and it will also apologize when you point out the mistakes. Then it apologizes. It's almost like talking to a very smart colleague that's very skilled within all kinds of languages, all kind of programming languages. So. It's awesome. If you haven't tried it yet, then try out. You can try out ChatGPT, but there's a lot of competitors right now. So that is what we will see continue in 2024. That these huge IT firms they actually know that there are a lot of money in these services right here, because as soon as people get hooked and getting help every day to these everyday tasks, then of course that provides a lot of values to the developers, to the projects, and of course at some point these these AI companies, they're going to turn on some kind of pricing model, so you have to pay for it, or maybe you can use a couple of questions per day, and then you have to pay if you want to, if you have high volume of questions. I don't know how they will price it, but that could be one. They already have an upgrade plan right here, where you can also get access to the image AI, where so you can also have it manipulate images and interpret images. This is awesome, and it's something that will help us a lot. We should not be afraid of it. We should embrace it and then use it. Then we have something like this YOLO. This kind of out of the box libraries that makes it easy for us to classify images and to segment images. That means that you can actually see different objects and detect these objects and you can easily get the coordinates out. And I made some other videos about YOLO, so you only look once. So if you haven't tried it out, then watch those videos and get up and running really fast by using the GitHub projects that I've pushed to my repository. So I think we'll have more libraries like this that will make AI even more accessible and make it more easy for us developers to actually use and embrace into our everyday work. So we will see see more AI and machine learning, and we will have these standards. You don't have to be a data today. Or earlier on, you had to be a data scientist. You had to set up your layers in your model. You don't have to do that in the future. I think you would just use the right framework for the right for the problem that you need to solve. So it's like we're getting a lot of more tools to actually solve these things, and the data scientist role is of course still there, but you don't have to be a data scientist just to solve some kind of problem. There will be a standard way of feeding in the data. There will be a standard way of also using these libraries, just like with YOLO, and then to get the result out, like getting the objects out, the objects that you are interested in. Another thing is regarding my channel, I would like to try and focus a bit more on Kotlin. Actually, I'd like to add some more Kotlin videos. I don't know if it will end up like that, but I haven't done a lot in Kotlin lately, so I would like to do that. And of course, Kotlin is awesome. It's awesome in general. So if you haven't tried out Kotlin, try to mix it with your everyday project. And you can. And it's easy to mix with Java. But I made other videos about Kotlin, and I will also continue with that in 2024. Then we have the Google Cloud Platform. I really like the clouds. I think it saves us a ton of time with the maintenance, and the thing that it just scales automatically. It just saves us for so much time. I've kind of left Kubernetes for my own applications, at least, because the cloud is just much easier than Kubernetes, for instance. Kubernetes, it takes a bit more effort, and it just takes longer to implement stuff with Kubernetes than it does with the cloud. The cloud is really, really easy, and usually it also costs less because you are the resources that you're actually taking matches the effort that your applications need to do much better than for instance with Kubernetes. You have sometimes with Kubernetes you have a tendency to overestimate like storage and also also the hardware that you need to actually run this. Of course, there's also scalability, and we have the horizontal pods autoscaler, right, in Kubernetes. But that's just my experience, that you tend to take a bit more resource than you actually need. And you also need a lot more knowledge. And whenever Kubernetes is upgrading, and you do that once in a while, then you really have to be aware of that upgrade, because it could actually break your whole infrastructure if you don't update your own YAML files, your own Kubernetes definitions, like your deployments, your services, and etc. etc. While in the cloud, it just works, it just runs, and if they're updating something, you don't know, you don't know. It just happens in the background. If you are so unlucky, or if you're unwilling to spend money on fireworks, or if you just think it's unsafe, then this page is for you. Akyurt. There's a lot of Akyurt, but there's also a lot of Akyurt of fireworks. So if you want to be a bit to be a party animal, then you will just take one of these ASCII pieces of Akyurt right here, and then you can send them to your colleagues, send them to your friends, send them to your family, put on some nice words like Happy New Year, thank you very much for 2023, and they will be so happy, and they will also be impressed that you're saving the environment, and you also think about the finances, and so they will be very impressed with you when you come with this firework right here. It's so beautiful. Look how beautiful this is. A beautiful one right here, right? Huge explosion. Boom, boom, boom. Nice firework. And then, of course, never go back to something that has been lit and did not work. Never go back to a dot. Same thing with these ASCII ones right here. If you can feel that your colleague actually did not appreciate one of these pieces of firework here, then use another firework Akyurt for next year. That's just a good advice right there. I just wanted to say Happy New Year. I don't have anything. I don't have any program code or anything like that to look at. So Happy New Year, and hope to see you again soon. Bye bye.